We're doing. Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, Big Frenchie, aka the Mike 816 on Twitter, the Mike 816 on Instagram, the Mike 816 on Snapchat, the Mike 816 on Facebook, the Mike 816 on Spill. Shout out to the Aura. And more importantly,
you and the R and Spill, something's wrong with y'all. Are y'all getting paid by them?
Actually,
because I need some of that money.
The Aura is not even on Spill no more.
I can understand why. It's not that interesting.
And it's not important. It's not important no more. The Big Frenchie's on
Blue Sky, baby.
See, you messed up my whole intro. The Mike 816 on Blue Sky, baby. It's not important no more because all you people came running along. Now it's like Section 8. We was a multi-billion-dollar. We was a multi-billion-dollar community.
Wow.
Now we're Section 8 because all you people decided to come. Property value went down, baby.
Why you? Well, that's why you pay property taxes. Make sure your property looking good so you can get that area up. Anyway,
I'm with my main man.
I am you, INKC. That's the letter, not the word. What it do?
First and foremost, Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Merry Christmas too, because we wasn't here around that time neither. So, because this sicko over here,
Big Frenchie had a severe cold.
He's a sicko.
Man, Shady Lady was
okay.
What?
You know how to turn it into something where it shouldn't be. Anywho,
we have a long show today for you guys, and that's why we postponing the monthly awareness till next week, baby. Let's do the award show next week as well.
Yeah, I wanted to do the award show this week, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about for real.
So we got the playoffs to talk about.
Playoffs?
You look like
playoffs.
You look like Jim Moore. Not Junior.
Is Jim Moore Jr. in the league still?
No,
like anywhere.
He's in college.
He's in college. You're right. You're right.
You're right. Before we talk about the playoffs,
you being right for the first time ever.
First time this year, baby. Before we talk about the playoffs, we will rank the 14 quarterbacks. Mo Horton would like us to do that.
Yeah, he suggested it, and I'm like, okay, that's great. I'm glad he said 14 because I'm not.
It's crazy when I want to rank something. You, pun intended, you always
no
rip my head off.
No. First of all, I don't rip anything. That's number one. Number two, that's during the summer. I hate the dog days of summer when it comes to talking football because after May, it's over. There's really nothing to talk about, and we're evaluating.
Don't do that. Cause the greatest league of all time start back up.
The SUCKFL. SUCK suck.
I hope Xander.
That's what you talk about.
Chicken nugget.
That's what you talk about.
We need to take a road trip to St. Louis. Well, I know. Let's go to Memphis.
St. Louis. People don't want to even go to St. Louis.
I know. But before we even talk about the quarterbacks, we will talk about the fired coaches.
Oh. Shout out and our prayers go out to everybody in California dealing with the fires
and New
Orleans dealing with their situation with the mass shooting. Yeah, man, it's a lot going on in this world, so just be safe.
And speaking of shout out to Mo Horton. I got your Christmas gift in the car.
Shout out to you. Yes, you do. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you, sir.
He got Big Frenchie something very sentimental. He got
a Shady Lady coaster.
Nah, Mo Horton be down there at Magic City, baby. It's right across the street from the Greyhound, so you can take a Greyhound in Atlanta and just walk across the street. Don't ask me how I know because I've been there. But anyway, let's
get the Greyhound.
It's right across the street, bro.
I don't.
Let's get the show started. Fire coaches. The Jets got an opening. Yep. They fired Roberts.
That was the first one. The first one. Who was actually looking to get either back with the team he was, the 49ers. I think Arizona wants him as a defensive coordinator.
I wonder if Big Fish want him back as 90.
I wonder myself.
Big
but
Fish.
At this point, if I'm being honest, I kind of do, because Robert Saleh is the only one that's kept it for more than 2 years. He was there for 4 years, and then it was my dog, black dude, can't remember his name.
The Texan coach.
Yeah, no.
DeMeco Ryan.
It was DeMeco Ryan, but he left for a job. DeMeco was there 2 years.
Raheem Morris?
2-3 years. DeMeco or Raheem? It was both of them at one point. Then it was my dog that used to be the Arizona Cardinals head coach.
Steve Wilkes.
I meant the Panthers.
He was Arizona coach.
That's my dog.
1 year too.
Steve Wilkes is my dog. And then this dude who's currently the one, and he's out of there. So
everybody getting the blame but Shanahan.
But the fans doing plenty of blaming for him. Shoot.
Well, we talk about the Jets. Uncle Charles Jets. I wonder what Uncle Charles who he want.
I wonder
because Aaron Rodgers. What they gonna do with Aaron Rodgers? What they gonna do with Devontae Adams?
What they gonna do with the president stage? Like they need GM. Or not the president, the GM.
I saw you talking about my Uncle Donnie already.
Anybody trip out?
You saw him and your boy Obama giggling.
Anywho, they need a GM. They need a head coach. Rex Ryan is applying for that job
again.
Stupid. That dude loves the AFC East.
AFC Beast, baby.
At least. Yeah, that's gonna be a interesting situation, because I'm trying to figure out is if they're gonna hire a head coach that's gonna take over the operations part of it. You know, your Andy Reid's, your Pete Carroll types that, yeah, there is a GM there, and yeah, that GM does make decisions, but the head coach is heavily involved in it. So I'm wondering how the Jets are going to do it, because they suck, bro. They suck. And they got good players. They got a few good players.
Yeah.
A couple of good players.
Garrett Wilson won out if Aaron come back.
I would too. Aaron is not the reason you're losing, but he ain't the reason you winning either. So, no.
All right. The next one. Dennis Allen got fired from the New Orleans Saints.
I forgot about that one. I honestly forgot about that one. The Saints are not a great organization. I don't know how Dennis Allen gets fired, but the GM doesn't. Does he own part of the team?
Don't get me the line. Probably not.
Mickey Loomis? Can't remember his name.
Because I thought
Saints.
I thought the Bensons own the Saints.
They do. Okay, I think it is.
Gail Benson.
Yeah, Gail Ben. You were right on that one, but I'm trying to think of who the GM is.
It ain't me. I wish it was.
Yes, Mickey Loomis. Mickey Loomis been there since.
What? Wasn't Mickey Loomis part of the Miami Heat?
I don't know.
Or it's the Loomis owner.
I don't even know. Let's see.
Different story. So.
But yeah, Mickey Loomis been there since Sean Payton was a head coach. Is he just exempt? He need to get fired too. They haven't been to the playoffs.
Maybe he's their King Carl.
That's the problem. And the thing about King Carl is, for the Carl Peterson, for those that don't know, he got butts in the seats. And when he started failing to do so, that's when he got his head rolling. They ain't coming to see no Saints, bro. Like,
who in the Saints? Who should be their coach? Should John Gruden? Because remember, he was like a consultant because of Derek Carr.
A heavy consultant.
And speaking of Derek Carr, he said he's not taking a pay cut.
Yeah, I just see this. I see that on here. He's
like, you see, I'm not reading anything.
I ain't open to taking no pay cut. Neither would I. You gonna have to pay me what you gonna have to pay me. Why would I take a pay cut? What I look like, Deshaun Watson?
You people always want people to take friendly deals.
I said take a friendly deal, not take a pay cut.
That's what a friendly deal is. It's a pay cut.
If you take a friendly deal from jump, then you probably won't have to take a pay cut. It is.
You already took the pay cut because you took the friendly deal.
Precisely.
So who would be a good coach? Well, first of all, let's go back to the Jets. Who would be a good coach for the
I
Jets?
have no idea. I don't know what they want. I don't know who would be a good coach for anybody because at this point, these guys, these teams are needing a complete reset, in my opinion. The Jets, they need a reboot. Shut it down. Actually, yeet the computer out the window. Get a new computer. Period.
All right.
I need to give me a new computer.
Our boy, Dougie P.
Oh, yeah.
Is fired at Jacksonville Jaguars. See, you start McCorkle, you get fired. Told you that. Oh, it's true.
Oh, stop.
So what went wrong with Dougie P?
I don't know, man. It felt like he was just disinterested after a while. It felt after somewhere in year 2 in December, it just felt like he just was disinterested altogether. Like, I don't want to be in this swamp. I'm good. I'm ready to leave. And he just been tanking ever since. Like, you're not gonna quit. That ain't happening. So you just
get fired, still get all your millions.
Get it all, yeah. So that's what it felt like. So I don't know if he's gonna be coaching.
You would tank too if you had McCorkle as your starting quarterback. When Trevor Lawrence got hurt.
I would tank if I had Trevor. I mean, I would tank if I had Trevor Lawrence. I'm not a fan. I get it. I get why you took him because you dang near had to, but I wouldn't know.
816-654-6883
wasn't a good decision. There we go.
3 is the number. You on YouTube, you can do the comments. If you on a listening device for audio, you can call or text 816-654-6883. The next one is G-Rod Mayo.
Your boy.
He ain't my boy. I told you I didn't like the pick, but I was gonna give him a chance.
This one's an interesting one because I don't know why he got fired. Do you understand the reason he got fired?
He wasn't the right choice from the get-go.
I will tell you this. He was never. I thought he was gonna get the shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you already have your successor planned, when you fire the other guy, I thought he was gonna get the benefit of the doubt. But after his back and forth with Drake May and whatever other quarterback it was, I was like, I don't know.
Don't ever disrespect another Canadian. Jacoby Brissett.
Whatever other whatever other quarterback it is.
I think he lost the locker room earlier in the season, like midway through. Because you don't have a very undisciplined team like that. Like false starts. Then he had a horrible choice of
who's the GM? Who's your GM?
I don't know. And then
because I thought picking Juju was a bad idea. I thought a lot of y'all picks wasn't.
Well, Juju was there when
2 years ago. Yeah, he was a bad.
But here's the thing. I think that when you pick, I don't know if Alex Van Pelt was the first time offensive coordinator or not. It's just, and they got
Alex Van Pelt. You've been ranting and raving about him all season, and yeah, I don't disagree with you.
And I think he lost the locker room, like I said, but then he got fired because Robert Kraft is morphing to Jerry Jones.
I can agree with that.
When the fan starts booing, fire
starts moving,
and you saw what happened when the Chiefs start getting them empty seats.
Oh,
so Robert Kraft trying to get ahead of it right now,
which I'm fine with on some level.
But I just don't think Gerard was.
Alex Van Pelt was a quarterback for the Galaxy. I did not know that.
CFL?
Yeah. Well, quarterback's coach. No, he's a quarterback's coach. Not the CFL, NFL Europe.
816-654-6883.
I did not know he was the offensive coordinator for the Cleveland Browns. I forgot, actually. When? 2020 to 2023. Yuck.
Under Stefanski.
That makes some sense. Yes.
But Baker did so good with him.
Baker's a different quarterback than what's his face. Everybody learns differently. So that's where I have to.
Maybe Baker was calling audibles. He's just looking good.
I don't know.
But anywho, they interviewed Mike Vrabel. They asked to talk to Ben Johnson from the Lions.
Man.
And shout out to Mo Horton.
You've been shouting out Mo all for a long time.
He finally opened. Remember, I told y'all Drake May is not my guy. I don't see his potential. Big Frenchie sees some potential in Drake May. Get the offensive line together. And Mo Horton said, be patient with him.
Well, here's my thing. Unless they, I'm trying to think of somebody who I've deemed that wasn't good from jump and didn't turn out. What's the kid that got drafted from the Cardinals for the Cardinals?
Kyler Murray?
No, before him. I think he's from UCLA or he was from one of them schools.
Oh, Matt Leinart.
Nope, it was after him.
You got me there.
And I can't remember his draft class either, but he's picked like number Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen. I didn't think he was gonna be that great. I teetered back and forth with it, but I was like, I don't think he's gonna be that great.
And I don't know why Josh Allen, the defensive player, came to my head. That's why I said
Josh Allen for the Jags. Yes,
that's why I said Josh Allen. Like, damn.
But anyway, like,
all right, next team, oh my God, I almost said Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Same. Now, you surprised about this shot?
I'm surprised about this.
I kind of am. I'm surprised about everything about that is the Las Vegas Raiders because this is completely different from Oakland.
And
completely different.
They didn't fire Tesla.
Yeah, they
first.
did.
No, I said at first.
Okay. Yeah, the Telesco.
And then all of a sudden, 2 days or 3 days later, they fired him.
Should have never hired him. Don't have any kind. I don't have no confidence in Tom Telesco.
Hey, they said the GOAT contacted the GOAT.
You mean Patrick Mahomes contacted Tom Brady?
No.
Or the other way around?
The GOAT. Tom Brady contacted Bill
Michael
Belichick.
Jordan?
And first, allegedly, Bill Belichick said no, but Bill Belichick won't.
No, Bill said no. He going to NC State.
No, he's going to North Carolina.
That's it, North Carolina. I was about to say,
well, he do.
No,
but Bill wanted control. That's why.
He ain't getting it with Tom Brady. Tom Brady, no, I wouldn't take it either.
And he had a $10 million buyout his contract if he leaves,
which they'd be willing to do
if he leave North Carolina before June 1st. So that's something to look at, but
it ain't happening.
Who would you get
for the Raiders? I figured the Patriots, some aspect of the Patriot way will be down there in Oakland.
Mike Vrabel, Josh McDaniel as the offensive coordinator. You already paying Josh McDaniel.
Legit, what I'm talking about.
Double like
this is basically
Vance Johnson.
That's Vance Joseph. That's basically what's going to happen here. If that situation happens, that's basically what's going to happen.
Vance Johnson was the receiver for the Broncos.
Hold on, they still paying Josh McDaniels?
Yeah, he got fired as the coach, remember?
I remember he got fired.
I'm quite sure.
But was he before or after Gruden?
It was after Gruden.
I feel like it was before, but I guess I'm wrong. Wow. They're paying Gruden, they're paying McDaniels, they're paying the guy after him, and now they're paying
they should have kept
what's his face?
Our boy.
Yes, Bisaccia.
Yeah, Bisaccia, baby.
Can't think of his first name. But yeah, Rich Bisaccia.
All right, the last team.
Where is Rich Bisaccia anyway?
It's the Chicago Bears and Matt Eberflus. This is your boy last shot.
Who?
Ryan Poole to get it right.
Poles, yes, absolutely it is.
Oh, my bad.
Ryan Poles, yes, he should be. It should be his last. He's fathered by Rich Bisaccia. I forgot he was with the Green Bay Packers as the assistant head coach and special teams coordinator. Yeah, it is his last shot. You were able to pick the quarterback. You got 2024 2025, and that's it. You're done after that. If we don't see
then
monumental shifts,
you stack the roster for Caleb to succeed.
How did that fail so miserably? I didn't think it was going to fail that bad.
I think it was learning curve.
I knew it was still going to be a fourth. They were still going to come in fourth, but I thought they win at least.
They blew that Washington game.
8. So I said 7 or 8 games for bad play. I'm not bad play calling, but bad time clock management. So I figured they could at least win 8 games with the team that they had.
I think Caleb
messed that up.
I think Caleb would be all right. I know you shocked coming from me. If you get the right coach in there.
What? So who's the right coach?
Not me.
Well, I know that. But you keep saying if you get the right coach.
I think.
And the right coach seems like the guy from college who used to coach at OU. I can't think of his name.
Lincoln Riley.
Even though he experienced like 3 losses with Lincoln Riley as his head coach.
To his mama. What?
I knew in the stands. I knew you was gonna bring that up.
I cried to my mama too. But
you would cry to his mama too. Well, I don't know if she's or not. Anyway, we keep moving.
See, there you go.
You know how you are. Stop.
I'm an innocent angel.
Nothing. See, you're a bad influence is what you are.
I don't think Cliff is the right choice. And I know they kind of looking at that. They're looking at your boy. What?
Cliff whom? Huxtable?
Nah. It's all men on the team. He ain't no pills to be putting in drink.
Cliff Huxtable wasn't doing that. Bill Cosby was.
Who is Cliff Huxtable?
It's a different person. Shut up. Anyway.
He looks just like Bill Cosby to me, man.
Cliff Kingsbury?
That's who they tied him to.
That's stupid.
And also your boy, Mike Kafka.
I hope he Kafka. Is Kafka?
I pronounce every syllable, baby.
Like paprika?
Kafka?
Paprika?
All right, go back to your Cliff Kingsbury rant.
Cliff Kingsbury did the same thing as an OC that he did as a head coach. Yeah. The exact same thing.
Yeah,
and Jaden Daniels suffered for it. He had a great offensive game plan coming out off the rip. And that's how it works with him. Sounds like Kyler Murray to me. Next thing I know.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it does. And next thing you know, about week 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 at the latest. Late November, mid to late November, you see the decline. And that's when Jaden Daniels started losing consecutive games.
Don't do that.
And got the Philadelphia Eagles back in the playoff race. Not the playoff race necessarily, but got the Philadelphia Eagles back to where they wanted to be and gave them, it's because of Cliff Kingsbury. He's not very good at changing in the middle of the season. He's not very good at it.
Don't do that.
It just starts off as a high and it's just all downhill from there.
It's the first show of the year. You're trying to irritate me. You're trying to piss me off. Comparing a great LSU player to that little small guy in Arizona. Don't ever do that.
I'm not comparing him. I'm comparing his stint with the coach that he had. I'm not comparing the two.
Don't even do that. That's disrespectful.
Kyler's better.
And
we keep it moving.
And this one is not fired yet, but I believe the contract is expired.
Oh, Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy of the Cowboys.
Yeah, the contract is expired, so he can.
How you know I was going that route?
When you said that, when you said the contract was expired. I honestly thought Jerry Jones would fire him before the contract would be expired, but that just didn't happen. And
see, Jerry's smart on that aspect. If I gotta pay you, gotta go ahead and work.
The thing about Jerry Jones is, why haven't they signed him yet? I'm not about to. If you thought so highly of me, I should be swooped up by now. You should have flued me out. I'm out. Now, I can't stand Mike McCarthy for the most part. And I should have answered this question earlier when you asked it, but I wanted to save it for now. Mike McCarthy would be good with the Bears. He has his quarterback. Mm-hmm. He has receivers. He got to figure out that defense and get it right. That's number one.
And they got a little money, don't they?
They got some money. The question, because he went down to Dallas with his hands cuffed. I would have never took that job because it's Dallas, number one. Number two, you came here with your quarterback that you was about to pay already intact or already paid at the time. You basically had everything that you was gonna get. Like you wasn't coming in as a clean slate guy.
Sometimes it's the money.
Oh, it had to be, and plus it's a Cowboy, so I mean, you would think that lure has something to do with it. I don't know if it does or not for players and coaches anymore, because it shouldn't. But I mean, that's my concept. I think he will be good with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray. Nobody's good with Kyler Murray.
Thank you. Caleb Williams.
Unless it's Lincoln Riley. Was that his coach?
I believe.
Yeah, that was his coach in high school. OU, yes.
College.
I think I would be willing to try if I was the Chicago Bears. Mike McCarthy in Chicago. That don't sound bad. No. Now, I was originally against it because I ain't never seen Mike McCarthy develop no quarterbacks, but he got the offense where it needed to be. CeeDee Lamb. This guy, he can't help himself. I stopped myself in the middle of the statement, so I just
you shouldn't have stopped. You shouldn't have stopped. You should have just rolled with it, bro.
I know.
Give me a swish.
You got a problem, bro.
Shout out to Mo Horton.
You got a problem.
This is a shout out to Mo Horton episode.
Uh-huh.
All right, quarterback ranks. Number 14.
Are you including rookies in this?
They're in the playoffs, ain't they?
Yeah, that's true.
Number 14.
Jaden Daniels.
Big Frenchie. Don't ever do that. He's number one. LSU player. Big Frenchie got Russell Wilson.
14?
See, that's just in Spanish.
You know,
this is my ranking.
From when we started this thing, you were a different guy. Back in those days, when the Patriots started losing, you turned into a different guy.
No, I'm always the same.
No. You used to come in with all Patriots geared up. Now you come in here with Durham Bulls hats. And now
shout out to Yo Ma and her.
Now y'all
K-Hook.
Decked out in Chiefs gear.
Oh, shout out to Blue Eye Girl. She got tired of me wearing Patriots stuff, so she
used to be Patriots all day.
She sent me this.
Shout out to Blue Eye Girl.
She was like, "I'm tired of." I didn't know what she said. Mike, I'm sending you a package to give to somebody, and then I got the package. She's like, "It's for you. Open it up." It's this Chiefs hoodie, and she was like, "I'm tired of you wearing Patriots everything." So I wear it.
Anyway.
Hey, if the R buy me a Steelers hoodie, I'll wear a Steelers hoodie.
When they started losing, that's when he started wearing all this extra stuff.
So, that's a lie.
Shout out to the Mike 816.
You know, you can't lie on Saturdays like you can't lie on Sundays or Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
I'm just letting you know. I know.
I always wear this.
You know,
that's Ashanti.
You know, rewind back to 2007.
My Joe Delaney jersey.
The 2016.
My Derek Thomas jersey.
When I told you this day was coming, I told you this day was coming.
I told you that.
I made sure you understand. I don't have the off the top of the head what episode it was. But I said, I understand where you're coming from. But I can find it. But I said, the day is coming. We are living in the good old times, Chiefs fans. Like, even if you don't win this one, I will talk about that later.
Come on, number 14. Who you got?
Jaden Daniels. I told you that. I just told you that.
You're a hater.
Be that as it may.
Number 13. Big Frenchie got Bo Nix.
That was my next one. Actually, I would switch those two. Bo Picks, then Jaden Daniels at
Thank
14.
you. Number 12.
I should put him back at 14 just because he from where? No one cares. We keep it moving.
That's why you block, bro. Number 13, Big Frenchie got CJ Stroud.
I got Russell Wilson.
What number on? Number 12.
Well,
I got Jaden Daniels from LSU player.
that's where CJ Stroud belongs right there. Because, I mean, hold on. Did he go? He went to playoffs last year.
Yeah.
Nope, Baker Mayfield. I'm putting Baker Mayfield there.
Number 12. Am I on 12 or 11?
I think you're on 12.
Well, whatever number I'm on Matthew Stafford, John Stafford.
Before Baker Mayfield?
This is my list. Not
That's
yours.
what I'm asking.
I just said John Stafford.
So why?
That's where I put him.
Okay. Whatever. Russell Wilson.
The next one, because I lost count.
11.
I got Jared Goff. Who you got?
Wilson. Who was it? Shoot. I lost count myself. Let's just say I said Russell Wilson already, right?
Actually, that's number 9, Lions.
I'm not putting Jared Goff in that because Jared Goff
is there.
Jared Goff showed some stuff today. I mean, this year. Why not put Stafford there? It's fine.
Number 8, Mr. Mono himself, Sam Darnold.
Nope, put Sam Darnold in top, up in wherever he is. He in that lower tier.
That's your list. This is my list.
He'll be 11. 11. Let's put him 11.
Number 7, I got my boy. Not my boy, but
That's your boy.
I got Baker Mayfield.
What? Absolutely not. Jalen.
Yeah, number 7
Hurts.
Number 6, I got my boy, Justin Herbert.
And just shout out to everybody. Just letting you know why I picked Jalen Hurts is because he's coming off that injury. He should be good, but I don't know. So we gonna roll with that one. Number 6,
I got
is
Justin Herbert.
Herbert. That's accurate. I'll do that. I'll go with that.
Number 5, I got nothing but love, Jordan Love.
Nope. Switch those two. Switch the ones that I had. Jalen Hurts was before Jordan Love.
Okay.
5 and 6. So Jalen Hurts.
So number 4, I know it's a quarterback list, but I put a running back in there, Lamar Jackson.
Shut the front door. Shut up, bro. Lamar ain't it. I'm not putting Lamar there. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. Who's left?
I don't know your list. I just know my list.
I don't know. I wrote it down somewhere, but I don't have it.
Number 3, I got Mo Horton because we flying high with Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
Mo
Horton, send me an Eagles hoodie.
Mo Horton, send him the money.
Shit, yeah, send me the money. Too.
No, I said I'm speaking as Mo Horton. Send him the money.
You know, Chaz. Shut your ass up. Number 3, I got the Eagle Man. Jalen.
Number 3, I got you. I'm gonna say Jamar. Number 3,
Lamar.
I got Lamar.
Number 2, I got the 5th GOAT of all time, Patrick Mahomes.
Never. Who's left?
Number 1, I got Josh Allen, baby.
I'll switch them too. Yeah, absolutely. Josh Allen 2nd, Patrick Mahomes 1st.
I got Josh Allen number 1, and that's the 4th team. Let's get to these playoffs.
Hold on.
What?
Why wouldn't Lamar be ahead of Josh Allen? I'm just asking. I just want to know.
I'll tell you next week.
Okay. You won't, but okay.
I will.
You'll forget. I'll forget.
I won't forget. You know why? I'm going to let the cat out the bag now. Josh Allen is my MVP.
Good. We don't have to deal with it next week.
Oh, we got to deal with it next week. I'm going to tell you all.
Yeah, that's because you don't like black quarterbacks. Black quarterbacks matter.
I like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. They black.
No.
And I like Joe Burrow. He's black.
Tom is not.
don't know that. He only trained.
He bleeds white.
He trained all the black good quarterbacks in college. He don't train the white ones.
He don't treat. You know what? You trying to?
He
you trying to take me to a place.
He listened to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
So what? Most white people listen to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
They do?
Did you saw the Super Bowl?
Sound like a crackhead.
Hey, I am a crackhead.
All right, that's no voicemails.
I'm trying to figure out why you rushing the show, but no voicemail. Okay. Because of technical difficulties.
All right, if they don't get done today, they get done next week, baby.
We can definitely swing that.
All right, so
see if we had any text messages. We don't even have any voicemail.
We
took 2 weeks time off. I guess everybody forgot about us. Where the R at?
Forgot about Dre.
Where the R at? Oh yeah, they lost 4 in a row, didn't they? He ain't showing up.
5, but who's counting? What are you laughing at?
I thought it was just 4, but shut up. It's about to be 6.
Lost to Joe Burrow,
or
baby.
Is it? Or is it?
All right, let's go. The first game today, Saturday. The Los Angeles Chargers.
It's not called wild. It's not so called Super Wild Card Weekend anymore.
Just Wild Card Weekend.
Why? Do you know why? Have you heard the reason? I don't know what the reason is. That's why I'm asking.
NFL do whatever the NFL wants to do. We don't say nothing. They didn't salute the service for real this year. They didn't do the October pink for the women for the breast cancer this year or last year. They just
what? Controversial take?
Why?
I don't care if they did it or not. I don't believe they believe in that stuff anyway.
It was a money ploy.
Okay. I just want to. That was my controversial take. You know what? You about to get me. You just want. You like to bait me, and I'm not gonna have it. I will not have it.
All right. So the first game is the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Houston Texans, and can the Chargers?
Yes.
Win, but also can the Chargers forget the last time they was in the playoffs and they had that big old lead? And
it's different. This is different. Jim Harbaugh's the difference.
He make them play ugly.
And you know what? If you ugly up a game, you got the chance to win. And they don't even need to ugly up a game in this one, but they're gonna do it anyway because that's what John Harbaugh does.
Jim.
I was as soon as it came out of my mouth, I knew it was wrong. But that's what Jim Harbaugh does, and that's what he does well. That's why he didn't pick JJ McCarthy. But I still believe he'll probably
trade for.
No, not trade for him necessarily, but I think he'll get Justin Herbert out the paint. Although Justin's doing exactly what's expected of him, I think that you could find somebody else to do that for a cheaper price. Anyway.
And they're doing it with no disrespect, Charger fans or Charger receivers. He's doing it with.
It's disrespect.
It is. He's doing it with no name receivers.
Quinn Johnson's a name. Yeah, all right. Ladd McConkey.
Yeah, all right.
Ladd McConkey's got 1,000 yards. Ladd McConkey's the man. And in fact, if you remember, I said that I wanted the Chiefs to draft him because we don't have that Dexter McCluster, who's Julian Edelman type on our team.
What
and
I'm saying is
him here. And also
they're not household names.
Okay. Yeah.
So they no names.
I'll give you that.
And like I said, it's no disrespect.
And they got that's the LA Rams that got the running back that I'm thinking of, Blake Corum, not McCorum.
So who you got in this game?
I got the Chargers.
On the road.
Texas on the road too, but shout out to
what you mean Texas on the road?
Texans on the road. Everybody's on the road. They playing in Arizona.
No, that's the Rams game.
Is that? I thought it was this one.
No,
they're playing somewhere else because of the wildfires.
Houston.
It's in Houston. It's in Houston.
You been smoking that wacky
I'm okay.
tobacco?
I'm okay. It's okay. Everything's okay. I got the Chargers.
You on that stuff?
Either way. You got any?
No. I'm not gonna incriminate myself on live television.
Well, I mean, what we talk about it for? If you ain't got none, what we talk about it for?
I don't sell drugs, people.
And I don't do drugs, people.
Allegedly.
Anyway,
the night game on Amazon Prime.
Who'd you say you had? You said you had the Chargers.
I got the Chargers. I think the Texans. I think CJ finally coming out of that Tank Dell mentally.
Just finally, just now.
And I know that happened like 4 weeks ago.
But it hit him hard. Yes.
And I think it hit the whole team. And they went on a losing streak, but they won their last game. So
yeah, that ain't enough. I think they're gonna need the defense. They're gonna have to lean on defense a lot against this game because defense, Will McDonald, Danielle Hunter, and them, they're gonna have to figure out how to stop the run. Because, like we said, Harbaugh's gonna ugly this game up. There ain't gonna be no air it out. It's just gonna be ugly football.
And the Texans hasn't looked good all year.
To me, they haven't looked good in December whatsoever, at all.
I just think they didn't look good all year.
Even if Tank didn't get injured, I didn't think they looked good against the Chiefs. So,
the night game of tonight's game on Saturday is the Auras Pittsburgh Steelers at the running back Baltimore Ravens.
Why all AFC games tonight?
Because that's how the league set it up.
That's weird. That's very
and
weird.
This is a division game.
Yeah,
division playoff game. And even though the Steelers got blew out the last time they played,
they beat them the first time.
Yeah, Steelers beat the Ravens the first time.
Yeah. No, it was a split season for them. Yeah. So
I think it's gonna be different. I think Russ has to play better for them to win.
That's an absolute truth.
And that O-line has to play better to protect Russ.
I agree.
And when you don't have a passing offensive line, you got to run the ball.
Is
Najee Harris need that game?
I definitely think he needs to.
And Pickens has to stay mentally in the game.
Is he playing? I heard it was an injury of some sorts.
It's the playoffs. Everybody play, bro.
I don't think. Is what's his face playing for the Ravens?
The
Flowers. Flowers ain't playing.
He ain't.
He got injured last game.
I know he got injured, but I thought he came back in.
I don't know. You might be right. And
the Ravens gonna. Flowers. I think this game the Ravens probably do what they normally do.
What's that?
Stick with their game.
Nose Flowers.
Wow,
that's the first thing that popped up on the New York Times. Nose Flowers mounting pressure on Lamar Jackson. So
I think the Ravens has to stick to their game plan and run the ball. With
more than one person.
With both of their running backs. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry.
See, you was
what? Then they got the other guy, 27. The other running back.
I know who you talk about. I can't think of his name though. Yeah, he's ruled out for this game.
Wow. And likely need a big game. Like 5
Why
catches.
do you think he needs a big game though?
I'm just saying, with Zay out, you need another weapon.
For me, this is going to be one of those games where you rely heavily on your tight ends, both teams. When you do, Freiermuth going to have to be involved for the Steelers, and then likely got to have a game. And is Mark Andrews
there?
In my opinion, those are the two guys you need to lean on.
But
if you Lamar,
if likely it's not proven,
no, that's why
I would double Mark.
In fact,
and even though Mark is a little slow, I would still double him.
Facts.
Take him out and
bracket him.
I put 8 in the box.
Yes.
You guys
why not? You got the speed to catch up with them guys. Absolutely. But that's why if you're Lamar, you got to make sure you always know where likely is, because either you're going to do quick stuff or you're going to wait, let's say 3 seconds to let the play develop and then let it fly. If you make it quick, the tight end Mark Andrews could figure it out. If you let it develop a little bit, you still got likely. So like I said, heavy tight end game.
And Lamar need this game
more than anybody.
Yes.
At the end of this, I'm going to ask you who's the most desperate person in not the playoffs, in the wild card round. We'll talk about it after we get done. Talk about everything else.
So I'm reluctantly taking the Ravens.
I'm taking the Steelers.
I think the Steelers.
I'm actually out here talking about Steeler Nation.
We're back. Sunday game. First game.
I can't find that sound somewhere. I lost it and I don't know where it is, and I'm upset about it.
Sunday, first game is Sluts Love Duck Broncos versus the Bills. The Broncos can actually win this game, bro.
Steeler Nation.
But then again, like you said, going to throw a pick at the wrong time.
We're back.
I do believe that, although I will say this, he has matured. He has matured a lot. That doesn't mean he won't throw a pick, an untimely pick. And not to mention, let's throw this out there. Who's the team they playing? I forgot.
The Bills.
The Bills have a defensive situation that will that should be able to trick his mind to thinking he sees one thing and then take that one thing that he sees away from him. So I think I got the Bills in this one.
I got the Bills as well.
But what are the implications if the Bills lose?
I really don't think it's none.
You don't think there's anything? You don't think what's his face loses his job? You don't think?
Yeah, I think McDermott probably loses his job. But like
you think he would lose his job?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But I don't think
Josh Allen doesn't. There's no pressure on Josh Allen, in my opinion. There's not.
So do we really think Josh Allen should be here?
No. Well, no, I do think he should be here because he's your number one on your list.
I'm just saying, not a number 2 seed. Not with everybody who they lost, offense and defense.
I mean, they still won.
So I think that's where I said to answer your question that you're gonna ask at the end of the show. It's Lamar Jackson.
Really? I don't think so, but
it's Lamar.
Lamar's about to be the MVP 4 times. They might even make it unanimous. I don't know why.
He should be MVP.
Why in the world they making it unanimous? Like, I don't.
But anyway, the second game tomorrow, Jordan Love and the Packers versus Mo Horton's Philadelphia Eagles. Shout out to Mo Horton.
Shout out to you, bro. But I'm expecting the Packers to win this game.
What? Yeah. Over my boy Sasquatch?
Saquon
Barkley?
And that's the only reason that I would pick the Eagles. It's not the fact that any other reason. That's not the only reason. But after just hearing that what's his face is just coming back, I don't know, man.
Jalen?
Yeah, Jalen. I don't know. And you know I like the Eagles. But I just
So you got Jordan Love and the Packers.
Yeah, reluctantly. But it's gonna be a good game.
I got Eagles.
And it's gonna be running game and Josh Jacobs.
Did you ever think that NFC North would be the best division in football?
I know, not in my world.
AFC West behind them.
Not in my lifetime. They got
Three
every team?
No,
3 teams.
And
Chicago.
And they all got over 10 wins.
Yeah,
wins.
They ain't just squeaking in the playoffs. They up in there. Anyway.
When you got a 14-3 team that's fifth.
When you got 2 teams playing for the number 1 seed on week 18, nuts. Absolutely crazy. Planners.
Then Sunday night game, the rookie from LSU player.
Who cares?
Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. Now I just blocked you, Mo Horton, because I already know you saying left hand up, right hand down, whatever the crap you be saying. I just blocked you.
Right hand down.
Versus Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, they ain't Tampa Bay no more. They Baker Bay. I have Washington.
Of course you do. I got the Bucks.
I'm reluctantly picking Washington because I think Dan Quinn is one of them coaches that changes things in the playoffs when you
for no reason.
When you don't need to change.
And
that's why I'm reluctantly taking them. But
that's one of my reasons that I'm not taking them.
and the
Go ahead.
reason I'm not taking Tampa Bay is because I don't know which Baker Mayfield I'm going to get. Am I going to get the 15 for 45 with 1 touchdown and 6 interceptions, or I'm going to get the Baker Mayfield 30 for 35, 5 touchdowns, 0
I'm not worried
interceptions?
about Baker Mayfield because Baker Mayfield is going to be dependent. When I say dependent, I mean heavily reliant upon Mike Evans. And Mike Evans is going to do what Mike Evans is going to do. What I am worried about with Tampa Bay is the defense. I'm worried about the defense. I don't know if they will show up the way they're supposed to. Especially with Dan Quinn being able to scheme a defense up on his side. But again, you're dealing with a rookie. He ain't never been here before. And Baker has on multiple facets.
The way Dan
I feel
Quinn
like
coaches seem like Dan Quinn never been there neither.
no denying that. In the words of the late great Nate Dogg, does 3 rounds. I can't deny it. Go ahead.
If I'm Washington, somebody is you.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, if I'm Washington right quick, if I'm Dan Quinn, to get my team loose, you playing with house money, bro. That's my message. Playing with house money. You ain't supposed to be here. Playing with house money. And if you beat Tampa Bay, you're gonna have confidence to beat the next team.
Who tells them that?
I do.
Because you supposed to be here. We earned this. We didn't luck into these playoffs. We ain't back.
Technically, they
what
did
we
luck
look like?
into it.
What do we look like?
That 3-game losing
What do we
skid
look
they
like?
had.
Jacksonville Jaguars of 3 years ago? No, I ain't lucking into this.
Then Monday night game.
Y'all earned this. Walk up in here like y'all earned it. Take this championship, Jaden. But you are from LSU, so you used to losing. Keep it moving. He ain't win no championship. He won a bowl game, didn't he?
Anyway,
he won a bowl game, though.
So I'm surrounded by haters. And Monday night game, the Vikings at the Rams in Arizona.
That sounded weird hearing you say it. It sounded weird.
In the Rams,
in my mind, it's the drugs. In my mind, it's chop that all up.
I got the Vikings.
Reluctantly, I have the Rams.
And I'm not gonna get
in the Vikings to win.
And I'm not gonna get into my rant that I always do about how a 14-3 team should be playing on the road versus a 9-8 team.
Here you go. But he always gonna be playing on the road anyway. Well, I guess at a number 2, you'd be a number 2 if it was
Eagles.
No. I'm thinking of the system that you was gonna talk about. The best teams.
Oh yeah.
Instead of seeds and divisions winning, you just go the next best team is next and so forth, a power ranking of sorts. But even still, I guess he would be playing at home. Aren't the Vikings playing at home?
No, they're on the road. In Arizona.
I ain't hating. You both everybody on the road today, so it don't matter. There is no home advantage. So don't matter to me. At least you get to play in somewhere warm and not smoky. So
who you got? Oh, you got the Rams.
Yeah.
Yo, bad.
I want the Rams to. I want the Vikings to do well, and not for the reasons that you want them to do well. But I just think the experience of what's his name, John Stafford will overcome that.
His real name is John Stafford.
Yeah. His first name is Matthew. I mean, his first name is John. The
middle name is Matthew.
Names are Matthew.
But next week we have an award show, and we're gonna talk about the playoff games, and we're gonna preview the final four of each division next week.
So we want to see y'all. We want y'all awards too. We'll tweet them out or X them out or what's the name? X them out. Blue Sky them out.
Let me ask you this:
Who's got the most pressure?
Ohio State or Notre Dame?
Ohio State. Definitely gonna pick Ohio State. Come on now, Notre Dame. You mean with Manti Te'o?
Not right now.
No, but I just every time in recent years that Notre Dame gets that opportunity, they blow it. So
you don't like black coaches, that's why.
Here you go. Didn't you just pick?
Y'all got a lot of coming. Y'all got like 20.
Didn't you just pick against a black coach?
No.
Yes, you did.
No.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you did. No. You had one on your team that you wanted fired, that you didn't want hired, if we're going to be real about it. Mr. Mayo to you. We don't want ketchup. We don't want mustard.
You want the whitest condiment, and you pick the black dude. Until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, fat meat is greasy.
Joseph.